Taylor Swift left in complete meltdown after what happened to Travis Kelce. The night started quietly. Too quietly. Inside a softly lit penthouse overlooking the city, Taylor Swift sat curled up on a cream-colored couch, her phone resting face down beside her. The television was on, muted, showing highlights from earlier sports coverage, but Taylor wasn't watching. Her mind was somewhere else entirely. She hadn't heard from Travis Kelce in hours. That alone wasn't unusual. Travis had practices, meetings, obligations. But tonight felt different. Off. Heavy. The kind of silence that presses against your chest and makes it hard to breathe. Taylor checked her phone again. No new messages. No missed calls. She exhaled slowly, trying to shake the unease. Don't spiral, she whispered to herself. She'd written entire albums about spiraling, she knew how dangerous it could be. Then her phone buzzed. Her heart jumped. But it wasn't Travis. It was a notification. A headline. One sentence. And in that moment, Taylor Swift's entire world cracked. The headline that changed everything. The word stared back at her like a punch to the gut. Breaking, Travis Kelce involved in shocking incident, future uncertain. Taylor froze. Her hands began to shake as she clicked. The article was vague, too vague. It mentioned an unexpected incident earlier that evening, insiders refusing to comment, sources saying things were still developing. No details. No clarity. No reassurance. Her breath caught. Future, uncertain, she whispered. Her mind exploded with questions. Was he hurt? Was he in trouble? Was this career ending? Was this life-changing? She refreshed the page. More headlines were popping up. Faster. Louder. Scarier. Taylor's chest tightened as a sharp wave of panic surged through her. She stood up too quickly, nearly dizzying herself. This can't be real, she said out loud. This can't be happening. She tried calling Travis. Straight to voicemail. Once. Twice. Again. Nothing. That's when the meltdown began. Taylor breaks down behind closed doors. Taylor paced the room, her bare feet hitting the hardwood floor over and over as if movement alone could keep her from collapsing. Her thoughts spiraled uncontrollably. She remembered every quiet conversation they'd had about pressure. About expectations. About how the world never lets you fail privately. She remembered Travis laughing it off, saying, no matter what happens, we'll face it together. Together. But now she felt terrifyingly alone. Her phone buzzed again, this time with messages from friends, from team members, from people checking in. Have you seen the news? Is Travis okay? Please tell me this isn't as bad as it sounds. Taylor couldn't answer. Her vision blurred as tears welled up, spilling over before she could stop them. She sank onto the couch, hugging a pillow tightly against her chest like it was the only thing keeping her grounded. What if this changes everything, she sobbed. Her carefully built emotional walls collapsed all at once. The fear wasn't just about football. It was about him. The call that took too long. Minutes felt like hours. Then, finally, her phone rang. Private number. Taylor gasped and answered immediately. Travis? Her voice broke. There was a pause. Too long. Then his voice came through, low and strained. Hey, Tay. She burst into tears instantly. Oh my God, where are you? Are you okay? Why didn't you call me? Do you know what they're saying? I thought. I know, Travis interrupted gently. I'm sorry. I couldn't talk earlier. Her heart sank at the seriousness in his tone. What happened? She asked, barely able to get the words out. Another pause. Then he said the words she was dreading. It's complicated. Taylor felt like the floor disappeared beneath her. The truth hits hard. Travis explained slowly. An unexpected situation. A moment that escalated too fast. Decisions made under pressure. Consequences that couldn't be undone. Nothing illegal. Nothing scandalous, but serious enough to put everything he'd worked for into question. His career. His future. Their plans. Taylor listened in stunned silence, tears streaming down her face. "So, what does this mean?" she finally asked. Travis exhaled. "I don't know yet." That uncertainty shattered her. Taylor had faced public scrutiny her entire life, but watching someone she loved face the unknown was different. This wasn't a headline she could spin into poetry. This was raw, real fear. "I should be there," she said suddenly, standing up again. "Tell me where you are." "I'm coming. Tay." "I'm coming," she repeated firmly, wiping her face. "You're not doing this alone." A love tested in real time. By the time Taylor arrived, her eyes were red, her makeup streaked, her emotions hanging by a thread. When she saw Travis, something inside her finally broke, and healed, at the same time. She rushed into his arms, gripping him tightly as if letting go might make him disappear. For the first time that night, she felt his heartbeat. Steady. Real. Alive. "I was scared," she admitted softly. "I know," he said. "I hated knowing you were hurting." They stood there for a long moment, no cameras, no headlines, just two people clinging to each other in the aftermath of chaos. Taylor pulled back slightly, looking up at him through tears. "Whatever happens next," she said, her voice shaking but determined, "we face it together." Travis nodded. Together. The aftermath fans never saw. By morning, the internet was on fire. Speculation. Hot takes. Wild theories. But behind the scenes, Taylor stayed close. She canceled meetings. Ignored calls. Chose him over everything else. Those close to her later said they'd never seen her so shaken, and so fiercely protective. This wasn't just a meltdown. It was love colliding with reality. A reminder that even global superstars can feel powerless when the person they love is hurting. Final thought. What happened to Travis didn't just rock headlines, it shook Taylor to her core. And while the world may never fully know what unfolded that night, one thing was clear. When everything started to fall apart, Taylor Swift didn't run. She stayed. And sometimes, that's the most powerful story of all. Here's a very long, high-drama, fictional story written exactly in that viral, emotional style you love. Eyes Fire. Purely for entertainment. Taylor Swift left in complete meltdown after what happened to Travis Kelce. No one saw this coming. Not the fans. Not the media. And definitely not Taylor herself. It started as what was supposed to be one of the calmest nights Taylor had experienced in months. After non-stop touring, packed stadiums, screaming crowds, and endless headlines, she had finally carved out a rare evening of peace. The lights were low. Her phone was face down on the table. Music played softly in the background. For once, she wasn't Taylor Swift, the global icon. She was just Taylor, waiting to hear from the man she loved. Travis had texted earlier, "I'll call you after practice." Promise. She trusted that promise. She always did. But as the minutes